It seems like only yesterday that the game was dominated by teams that could out-dink the rest,
using patience and touch to routinely survive 40 or more dinks. The evolution of the game and the arrival of top-level tennis players gave rise to the age of bangers, and with it, the need to defend against them.
Many players possess power, however, very few really know how to use it appropriately. Today we're going to talk about two of the main weapons you can use against bangers: block volleys and punch volleys. Having a clear goal beyond the notion of just win the point is important for a variety of reasons.
For one, it gives each shot in a rally some context, and you can slowly start to understand if and how it is fitting into the greater goal. The objective of today's topic is how best to neutralize third shot drives. However, a couple more precise objectives are: test your opponent's movement. If you can play the block volley well, then you'll be forcing your opponents to utilize a movement speed that otherwise doesn't typically exist outside the singles court. Dictating the match style. If the soft game is your forte, then you can force your opponents to play that style of game, and you'll have a much greater chance of success. Very often, whichever team wins the battle to decide the pace of play wins the game.
Your primary indicator is the third ball player's court position, and this should be your main focus point before they've even hit the ball.
If a player has elected to drive the third ball from well behind the baseline, then this can be the perfect opportunity to play a delicate block volley. The amount of court they'll need to cover and the time they have to do it will make reaching that ball very difficult for all but the sprightliest of players. Third ball player balance. If the third ball is driven and that player is on their back foot when hitting it, it's going to take them even longer to regain their momentum forward and reach a well-placed block volley. The same principle exists if a player is losing their balance to their left or right, but be cautious if they are inside the baseline, as they still might have the wheels to recover, get to the ball, and initiate a dinking rally. Third ball player's court position.
If a player has struck their drive from well inside the baseline, then they're already well on the way to the kitchen, and a block volley isn't likely to be very effective.
This is the time for a powerful punch volley, as their rapid movement forward will make it hard for them to hinge well to deal with low balls or to change direction for wide balls. Third ball player balance.
If the player has hit their drive with their main balance point on their front foot, then even if they've been behind the baseline when they hit it, the block volley isn't going to be effective because their momentum is likely to bring them to the kitchen.
In this case, the punch volley becomes the best choice, as your goal will be to keep them back and forcing an error.
The next time you come up against a banger, try to implement some of today's strategies. And for a more detailed look at how to play the shot, check out our technique video on the block volley.
It's number one.
I feel like I should be introducing myself again. Hi, remember me? No, we'll wait. Yeah, it's fine. Look at our detailed look at how to play block volleys. We've got nothing else to do.